Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Abhishek Mamedi. In this video, I will explain you how to use Pandas map function, apply function and apply map function. Let's get started. Let's start the analysis by loading libraries, NumPy and Pandas libraries. And let's create a dummy dataset for this video. And what I am doing is I am creating 4 features. One is gender and experience in data science domain and experience in web development and experience in software engineering. Let me create this dataset. And the shape looks like this 6 comma 4. We have 6 data points with 4 columns. Let me show you how you can use map function. You can apply map function only on a series. You cannot apply on data frames. If you see this data, you have one categorical feature which is gender, and you have 2 categories in that column, male and female. If you want to do modeling using this data, you cannot directly use this because we have categorical feature, and the algorithm cannot understand categorical features. So that's why we have to convert these categories into numerical values. In this case, we can directly use map. How we can use it? Let me create a dictionary, key value pairs, in which the key is category and the value is numerical value 0 or 1 in this case. And I am creating gender mapper. Let me run this. And the series of gender mapper looks like this. So the index is the category and the value is 0 or 1. As I said, we cannot apply map on the data frame. So we have to access that particular gender column. So data of gender, which is a series and looks like this. And I want to apply map function on this gender column. Dot map of, and I am passing the dictionary as an input, which is gender mapper. Let me see the output. Yeah, so it has mapped those categorical values into numerical values based on the dictionary that we have provided. So male is converted into 0 and female is converted into 1. Similarly, you can also directly use series as an input instead of dictionary. Let me replace this and run this. So you got the same output. So you can pass dictionary or series as an input. Okay, let me transform the original data frame itself and let me run this. Yeah, if you see here, I have transformed the gender from categorical feature into numerical feature. Great. Let me show you how you can use apply function. You can use apply function to apply a function along an axis of a data frame. So you can apply a function on each row or on each column. Let me explain you taking an example. If you see this data frame, you have experience in data science, web development and software engineering. But I want to calculate total experience for that particular person. In that case, I want to add the experience in different fields and create a new column called total experience. Let me create a new function called calculate total experience, and I am taking a row as an input because here I am applying that function for each row and I am calculating total experience for each row. I mean for each person. So I'm taking row as an input and I am returning total experience. So from each row I'm accessing experience in different fields and I'm adding it up to calculate total experience. And I'm returning total experience. Let me run this function. How we can use apply function? So let me access data dot apply of, and I am passing this function as an input because I want to apply this function to each row. As we are applying for each row, we have to pass axis parameter, right? So axis parameter will be 1. If you see here, so if axis equal to 1, then we are applying that particular function to each row. If axis equal to 0, then we are applying particular function to each column. So in this case, axis should be 1. Let me run this. So you got an output for each row. The length of this series will be same as the length of the data frame, right? Let me create a new column total experience and add it to the existing data frame. Here I have created new column total experience by adding the experience in different fields. Great. But in some cases, let's say if you want to add all the elements in a particular column. So for that, you can use axis equal to 0 parameter. What I am doing is I am creating a new function, add everything, and I am taking column as an input. And I am returning the sum of all values in that particular column, which is column.sum. Let me run this. Let's see how it works. So I am accessing data and applying apply function, and I am passing add everything function as an input to this apply function, and the axis parameter should be 0 because we are applying this function to each column, right? So we are getting a value for each column. So for gender, the sum of all values in the gender column is 3. Similarly, for experience in data science, it is 21. So you are getting an output value for each column because we are using axis equal to 0. So now I am using log function to add this series as a new row with sum as an index. Let me create that. If you see here 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. Let me show you how you can use apply map. So apply map is used to apply a function on each element of the data frame. Let's say you want to add +2 to each element in this data frame, in this particular data frame. I am creating a new function add to, and I am taking element as an input. Now I am returning element +2 as an output. Okay, this is perfect. Now I'm using data.apply_map of add to. So obviously this will transform each element and it will add +2 to each element in the data frame. So 3 plus 2 which is 5 and 21 plus 2 which is 23. Perfect. This is a simple example. This is working. Let's take a complex example where I have two columns, name and father's name. Each element is a text which is Chandu, Charan, Ravi, etc. Name of that person. I want to calculate length of each element in the data frame. So I am creating a function which takes element as an input and it will return the length of that string, and I'm using applymap to apply this function to each element. Let me run this. Applymap has transformed each element by calculating the length of that particular string. For Chandu it is 6, for Ravi it is 4. So these are you can use applymap to apply complex functions on the data frame. I hope you got an idea of how to use pandas map function, apply function and apply map function and the difference between those. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.